Lionel.
By the time of Thriller's breakout success, the music industry had woken up. People were buying records again. Walkmans and CDs were lending music a high-tech air. Music was back, and much of the credit belonged to the promotional and artistic medium of music video. But not everyone was singing the praises of the new medium.
It pissed off a lot of people who were just purely musicians.
You're faking songs.
Yeah.
I think that's hard.
All they can do is just kind of lip sync a song and pretend to play their instruments, and I think that's bad.
Some musicians and some people that can make great records and maybe not particularly visually minded might get blown out. So a good record could be killed by a bad video.
You talk video killed the radio star. I remember bands like Joe Jackson and Supertramp. When people saw what they looked like, it was over.
I'm in the business of making music. I'm not an actor, and I'm not a dancer, and I'm not trying to sell my face.
The thing I'd like to say about videos is that I sort of resent the fact that a kid grows up, dreams about playing the guitar, and all of a sudden has to be an actor. To me, that makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah, but listen, when you perform on stage, you're acting. I mean, that's a performance. So if someone puts a camera on you, what's the difference?
A big criticism of video was that it destroyed the individual's response to the song.
People said, well, you're spelling out the song in the video. I don't see that, actually.
I think the sad thing is when you do a video for a song, it really pins it down, nails it all down, which I think is sad because the music should inspire your imagination somewhat.
People have been very critical about it, oh, video spoiled this and video spoiled that, but there was a lot of fun to be had in those videos.
I wasn't keen on making videos. I mean, it wasn't something I really wanted to do. When I did the video, I was so pissed off. Then I'm grabbing my fist and I'm attacking air because I'm so angry about having to do this.
The stars who most resented getting in front of the camera were those who'd found fame before it was necessary for musicians to make videos.
It took a long time for a lot of the major artists to feel like they needed to make videos.
I always said, I'm not doing a video, flat. Just not doing one. You got to hide it, hide it, hide it. As a writer of tunes, as a guy who puts words together, you want people to use their own imagination.
Everybody tried making a video, and there were definitely lots of times where you saw an artist on MTV and they were smiling and lip syncing, and you could just sense right out of camera range there was a rifle trained on them, making sure they did it.
It's the record companies force you to do them. They say you have to do them. I hate doing them. When I say I hate doing them, I hate having to do anything.
I had a tough time doing it. I really did, because I deal in audio, and to me, audio should do it all. But then I'm watching these video clips. A lot of the new groups are really doing it well. They really got it. It's exciting.
I mean, there were some dissenters even at that point. Well, I do that, make videos and, But it quickly became, if you didn't, you're going to get left behind. The boat is leaving.
Well, in the high school lunchroom, if you like Duran Duran and Culture Club, you were arguing with guys sitting across the table saying, hey, the boss would never sink that low. Well, guess what? The boss sank that low, and he wasn't as good at it as Duran Duran or Culture Club.
Like many established artists, Bruce Springsteen initially resisted making a video, and in fact didn't even appear in his first one.
What do you think the relationship between music and video should be for you?
It's like a tool. It's a powerful tool. But how I'm going to address it or what I feel I'm going to do with it, I'm not exactly sure.
But when he attempted to reach a larger audience, he cleaned up his look, hired director Brian De Palma, and to the amazement of his fans, even danced on TV. The single, Dancing in the Dark, became his biggest hit. The artists of the 60s and 70s who managed to attract new fans in the 80s were the ones who weren't afraid of video.
A good video is a good song, and that's the bottom line. I still think of myself as a songwriter and a singer first. I have only recently begun to become comfortable in front of a camera.
I
guess more people are adjusting to it these days because it's sort of automatic now. You make a record, you make a video. But in the old days, it was awkward for a lot of us.
There was artists like Peter Gabriel, although he was a singer-songwriter, turned out to embrace video to such a great degree that he really pushed the entire genre forward.
It was gratifying to see, for an MTV fan, these established artists trying to cross over to us rather than waiting to cross over to them.
Music video originated as an innovative medium for young visual artists and up-and-coming bands. But as the 80s progressed, everyone had gotten in on the act. Video had become the hippest form of artistic expression and an essential way to reach an audience. When we come